So, what is going on YouTube? This is Sam from TeamSamuraiX1 here, and today guys, I'm coming at you with my Cyber Angel deck profile. You guys have all been waiting for this deck profile, and since the release of Dragons of Legends Unleashed, the new Cyber Angel's archetype has been released in that set, so I'm just super excited to come up with the deck profile for you guys today. So I really hope you guys enjoy this video. I know a lot of you guys are fans of Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, and you guys love Alexis and things like that, so I'm just super happy that Konami finally released the, the Cyber Angel archetype into this new Dragons of Legends Unleashed. By the way guys, this video is brought to you guys by 41games.ca. All these cards can be found at 41games.ca, so make sure you guys check out the link in the description box below. That'll be absolutely amazing guys. And you know what, a lot of you guys complain that my deck profiles are kind of long and things like that, because I try to explain to you guys all my card choices as much as I can throughout the deck profile. For those of you who are not here for the deck profile, I completely understand. I have a deck list of this deck in the description box below, so make sure you guys check out the description if you guys do not want to watch this video. But nonetheless guys, I'll try to make this deck profile as fast as I can, and I'll explain to you guys all my card choices as I progress to the deck profile. And there's going to be two different versions of my Cyber Angel deck profile. There's going to be the Ultimaya version, where you can consistently make Ultimaya in this deck, and you can make Crystal Wing, Synchro Dragon, and things like that with this deck. So I felt like, there's two versions. There's a Star Seraph version, and there's also the Ultimaya version. But in this version, I'm going to showcase you guys the Ultimaya Synchro version, because I feel like this version is very, very powerful, and it's also super fun to go into your single plays and things like that. So without further ado guys, if you guys give this video 500 plus likes, that'll be absolutely amazing guys. We've been getting 500 plus likes for almost all my videos now, so you know what, if you guys have pushed 500 plus likes, that'll be absolutely phenomenal. Enough talking guys, let's get started with this deck profile. Start with the monsters, of course. You want to play the triple basic, triple Cyber Angel Benten. For those of you who do not know what Benten is, she is literally the bread and butter of the deck. This card is absolutely phenomenal. If you know what Benten is, let me read you guys her effect. So you can ritual summon this card with a Machine Angel Ritual. If this card is destroys an opponent monster by battle and sends to the graveyard, inflict damage to your opponent equal to the monster's original defense in the graveyard. If this card is tributed, you can add one light fairy type monster from your deck to your hand. That's why this card is so good, is because it's able to search up a light fairy type monster from your deck to your hand. So that means I can search out your manju, you can search out your Cyber Petite Angel and things like that, which is absolutely phenomenal. So once you usually use this to tribute summon Saffira and things like that, you usually get an additional search and things like that, which is absolutely amazing. So triple Cyber Angel Benten is definitely a must-have in this deck. This card is literally like your Strauss of the deck. You must play triple copy. And I'm so sorry guys for the third proxy. I really thought I had 3, but unfortunately I was only able to get 2 for this deck profile. So nonetheless, as long as I showcase you guys the deck list, I'm pretty sure you guys will all be happy. So triple Cyber Angel Benten, very self-explanatory. Next we're gonna play, of course, double Cyber Angel Dakini. I'm just kidding guys. Double Cyber Angel Dakini. What this card does is that it is a 2700 attack, 2400 defense Cyber Angel monster, and you can ritual summon this card with Machine Angel Ritual, like a Cyber Angel Benten. If this card is ritual summon, you can make your opponent send one monster they control to the graveyard, their choice. So if your opponent only has one monster on the field, they have no other choice but to send that monster to the graveyard. The really good thing about this card is that it says sends to the graveyard, not destroy, which is really, really amazing. If a ritual monster you control attacks the defense of your monster, inflicts piercing bound damage to your opponent. Once returned during the end phase, you can target one ritual monster or one machine ritual in your graveyard and add it to your hand. So this basically adds back fodder for your Herald of Perfection, which is absolutely phenomenal. And you also always want to keep your Machine Angel Ritual in the graveyard, because that card is like a Gospel Revival, aka the Return of the Dragon Lords for rituals, which is absolutely phenomenal. Definitely a double Cyber Angel Dakini in this deck is definitely a 2-off in my personal opinion. I feel like 3 could sometimes clogs, but for now I've been testing 2 and it's working out really, really fine. And off to our last but not least, our Cyber Angel monster. You're gonna play double Cyber Angel Idaten. I actually might even want to consider bumping this card up to 3, because she's really, really good. She's just as good as Cyber Angel Benten. If you guys don't know what Cyber Angel Idaten does, is that her effect reads that you can ritual summon this card with the Machine Angel Ritual, like all these cards over here. If this card is ritual summon, you can add one ritual spawn trap card from your deck to your deck or graveyard to your hand. So this basically adds your Machine Ritual from your graveyard or deck to your hand, which is really good. So this card can literally add more fodder and more machine rituals and things like that from your deck to your hand, so you can activate them to bring out your other ritual monsters, which is very, very nice. And also, if this card is tributed, you can make all ritual monsters you control gain 1000 attack and defense. So if you tribute this card for, let's say, a Saffira will become 3500, which is very, very powerful. So double Idaten, in my personal opinion, is really, really good in this deck. So that's pretty much it for our Cyber Angel aspect of the deck. Let's go up to our other rituals. We're gonna play double Saffira, Queen of the Dragons. This card is absolutely phenomenal. The amount of synergy this card has, especially with Herald perfection and things like that is very, very good. So, you know, during the end phase, you're able to draw 2 cards and discard 1 card. So that means that if you were to draw into your fairy fodder for a Herald Perfection, this card is really, really good for that as well. And this it has 2 other effects, is that during the end phase, you can discard 1 random card from your opponent's hand, and also you can add 1 light monster from your graveyard to your hand. You can only use the effect of Saffira, Queen Dragon, once per turn. So this card is really, really good. If you're able to trigger off a Herald of Perfection during your opponent's turn, you're basically able to get this card during your opponent's turn as well, which is absolutely phenomenal. And the requirements of this card to be activated is that you can ritual summon this card using with Hymm Light, and during the end phase, if this card was ritual summoned this turn, or if a light monster was sent from your hand or deck to the graveyard while this card is faced on the field, you can activate one of these effects. So let's say that you have a Herald Perfection on the field during your opponent's turn, you're able to activate Herald Perfection's effect by discarding a light monster. So that means that you're sending a light monster from your hand to the graveyard. You basically get to draw 2 cards and discard 1 card during your opponent's end phase, which is pretty good. Or if this card was ritual summoned this turn, you're able to get its effect as well by just drawing 2 cards, discarding 1 card. That way that you can always add advantage to your hand. That way you can always ditch your machine rituals to your graveyard, which is very, very nice. So a double Saffira, Queen of the Dragons, is definitely a must-off in this deck, in my personal opinion. And last but not least, you do want to play the 1 Herald of Perfection. This card is really, really good because it can be easily searchable off what is it called, Pre-Preparation of Rites, which is really, really amazing. And this card is really good because it's searchable off Manju, and Manju can be easily accessible through Cyber Angel Benten. Herald Perfection is very strong, especially if you can make a first turn Saffira, Queen of Dragons, and a Herald Perfection. You already have a first turn opening board, which is really, really phenomenal. If you guys don't know what Herald Perfection is, this card is very, very powerful. And when your opponent activates a spell card, trap card, or effect monster effect, you can send 1 fairy type monster from your hand to the graveyard to negate the activation and destroy that card. The really good thing about this card is that it's not a once per turn effect, which is very, very powerful. And you can tutor this card out with, of course, ARA and also a Dawn of the Herald, which is very, very nice. So that's pretty much it for our ritual engine of the deck. Let's go out to our supporting engine. You want to play, of course, triple Cyber Angel, Cyber Petite Angel. This card is definitely a must-have in the deck. And the really good thing about this card is that it basically searches out all your Cyber Angel rituals and your machine rituals from your deck to your hand. And also, this card is really good because it can be easily summoned off Ritual Sanctuary, which is very, very phenomenal. So this is very, very good, especially it's a level 2 searcher, which can be easily brought out with a Ritual Sanctuary, which is amazing. And the effects just requires you to normal summon or just basically summon this card. If this card was normal summon or special summon, doesn't matter, it will get its effect to add a what's it called, Cyber Angel monster or a machine ritual from your deck to your hand, which is very, very strong. So triple Cyber Petite Angel. Next, we're gonna play triple Manju. The consistency is very key in this deck. Manju can add your Hymm Light. You can add your Herald Perfection. It basically adds anything from your deck to your hand. This card is essentially another Cyber Petite Angel in the deck. So definitely triple Manju is definitely a must-off, and sometimes rank 4 actually happens in this deck. So triple Manju is definitely, in my personal opinion, a very good card, and it's also a very good tribute fodder as well. So yeah, so basically triple Manju in his deck for consistency. We want to see Manju in your Manju or Cyber Petite Angel as early as you can. And last but not least, let's go up to our Hieratic engine. You're gonna play triple Hieratic Dragon of Tefnuit. Very, very strong. This card is really good because it's a free summon, and it's also a free tribute, which you're able to get Labradrite Dragon from your deck, which is amazing. So that way that you can tour out your first turn Ultimaya, which is absolutely phenomenal. And last but not least, you're gonna play, of course, 1 Hieratic Dragon of Su. So I like the 3-in-1 ratio in my personal opinion. A lot of people play the 2-in-2 ratio, but you know, it does. I love the Tefnuit because one, it can be a free special summon, which is pretty nice. Then you can activate your machine Angel Ritual to basically tribute this card to bring out a Idaten or a Benten, and then trigger this card off to special summon a Labradrite Dragon from the deck, which is very, very good. I really like this engine because you're able to tutor out Ultimaya, and Ultimaya is really strong because you can tutor out cards like Void Ogre, Clear, Crystal Wing, Synchro Dragon, which is very, very strong in my personal opinion. So I love this engine, guys. If you guys do want to see a Star Slayer version, a rank 4 spam version of this deck, make sure you guys give the video 500+ likes, and also leave in the comment section below if you guys do want to see it. But for now, I've been testing this version for quite some time. It is very consistent, and you're also playing Convocation as well to add these cards to your hand, so you can easily use it for your tribute summons, for your your ritual monsters, which is very, very nice. So triple Tefnuit and 1 Su is definitely a must-have in this deck. And you know, throughout my last deck profiles that I did a couple months back, I did play double Labradrite Dragon. I actually might even want to consider bumping this card up to 2 because I felt like Ultimaya is very, very important in this deck. You can easily tutor out Ultimaya as soon as you see a ritual spell, a ritual monster, and a Hieratic monster. That's automatically 8 Ultimaya right there, which is very, very powerful. So that's pretty much it for our monsters. No hand traps, because hand traps, in my personal opinion, will ruin the consistency of this deck. But if you guys do want to side cards like Maxis, Effect Wheelers, and things like that, make sure you guys do side it in your side deck and things like that, which is very, very crucial against some of the meta decks this format. Let's go off to our spells. We want to play one of the best spell cards in the deck, Triple Ritual Sanctuary. This card is the nut, guys. This card is one of the best cards that has yet been released in Dragon's Legend Unleashed. If you guys don't know what Ritual Sanctuary is, this card is like very, very good for all literally ritual archetype, and you can discard one spell card, any spell card, or add one light ritual monster or one ritual spawn card, add one spell card from your deck to your hand. So basically this card is a built-in manju already by just ditching a spell card from your hand to the graveyard, any spell card by the way, and you can shuffle any number of spell cards from your graveyard into the deck, then target one light fairy type monster in your graveyard whose level equals to the number of cards shuffled into the deck, special summon it, and you can only use the effect of Ritual Sanctuary once per turn. So let's say that you can recycle anything. You can recycle cards like Upslot Goblin, Regeki, Twin Twister, things like that. Let's say you recycle Pre-Preparation of Rites and a Regeki to the deck. Since you recycle 2 cards to the deck, you're going to be able to special summon a Cyber Petite Angel from the graveyard, then Cyber Petite Angel will get to search from your deck to your hand, which is very, very strong. And also guys, I've seen a lot of builds where you do play Arc Lord Christia or something like that in this version. You can even recycle 8 spawn trap spell cards from your graveyard into the deck to special summon a Christia from the graveyard, which is very, very powerful as well. But in my personal opinion, in this specific build, you want to basically shuffle 2 from your graveyard into the deck to basically abuse Cyber Petite Angel every single turn, so that way that you can always get advantage to your hand, which is very, very phenomenal. So Ritual Sanctuary is definitely a must-have in this deck at 3, which is very, very good. It's also a searcher, and it's also a special summoner from the graveyard for Cyber Petite Angel, which is really, really amazing. You can also tutor out, manju as well, and in the Star Sayer version, you can tutor out Scepter, which is very, very strong. So triple Ritual Sanctuary, 1 terraforming to search up the Ritual Sanctuary, very, very standard. Now off to our Ritual spells. We're gonna play Triple Machine Angel Ritual. These cards basically tutor out your Cyber Angels, which is very, very strong. And also it has a Return of the Dragon Lord's ability, where if a machine monsters, if a Cyber Angel, if a light monsters you control would be destroyed by battle by card effect, while this card is in your graveyard, you can banish this card instead. So this card has the exact same effect as as Return of the Dragon Lords, which is absolutely phenomenal. So Triple Machine Angel Ritual. Next one to play, of course, is the 1 Advanced Ritual Art. If you open up Advanced Ritual Art and a Herald of Perfection, you can easily just summon the Herald Perfection by just sending a Labradrite Dragon to the graveyard, which is very, very nice. Really, really good. So Advanced Ritual Art is really, really amazing in this deck, in my personal opinion. I felt like 1 is enough because manju can actually search this card, which is very, very good. So 1 of ARA is definitely more than enough in my personal opinion. And you are only playing 1 normal monster in the deck. So if you play multiple copies and you do draw into your normal monster, this card is essentially dead in the deck. So 1 ARA. Next round play, of course, double Himmolite for your Saphiros, very, very nice. 1 Dawn of the Herald for your Herald Perfection. This card is really, really good for the sole purpose that when you tutor out Herald Perfection, you basically get to add the tribute monster back into your hand of badges by just banishing this card. So that way that you just gain more fodder and things like that, which is really, really nice. So Dawn of the Herald is definitely a must-have in this deck. Next turn I'll play one of the best cards in the deck, in my personal opinion, Triple Pre-Preparation of Rites. You do always want to open up this card. The card is very powerful. Gets your your Herald Perfection to your hand. It also gets your Himmolite and your Saffira to your hand, which is very, very strong. So definitely Triple Pre-Preparation of Rites is really good. 1 prep, it's at 1 for a reason. Very, very powerful. Last but not least, you do want to play Hieratic Su of Convocation to search up your Heratics. I'll play this card for consistency, so that way that you can see your Heratics more often, and that way that you can always consistently bring out Ultimaya, which is one of the main purposes in this deck. And last but not least, you do want to play 1 Twin Twister and 1 Regeki. These cards are recyclable with Ritual Sanctuary. I only wanted to play 1 Twin Twisters because I felt like if you are going first, Twin Twister would not benefit you anyway, and it will also require you to discard 1 card and things like that. And in Cyber Angels, you always want to see all your rituals and your machine rituals in your hand and things like that, because you always want to have fodder for Herald Perfection and things like that as well. So Twin Twister, in my personal opinion, is really good at 1, and it's also recyclable through Ritual Sanctuary. But definitely, guys, you guys might want to side, maybe 2 or 3 copies of Twin Twister in the side deck. But you know what? Not a lot of people are even maining this card in the main deck because it can be a dead draw, and you always want to explode as much as possible. So you know, seeing Twin Twister and things like that in your first turn opening hand while you want to explode and go off, this card basically just prevents you from going off and things like that. So definitely only one Twin Twister is enough, and when Regeki clears boards, because if your opponent drops first turn Dark Law and you have no other out in this deck other than Regeki, in my personal opinion. So that's pretty much it for the main deck. You are playing exactly 40 card main deck, guys. Remember, guys, throughout these deck profiles, always use my deck list as a guide for your own deck list. You guys don't have to necessarily copy my deck list. You guys can just feed off ideas and things like that. That's why I do deck profiles for you guys, because a lot of you guys have questions on what to play and things like that, and I'll try to explain to you guys all the card choices as much as possible. So I just like to clear that up for you guys. Try to use my deck profile as a guide, or if you guys want to test this deck out, make sure you guys test it out on YGOPro and things like that, and let me know how it goes for you. And I'm always open up to hearing different opinions, guys. So now after our synchros, we're gonna play double Ultimaya Zoken. Throughout testing, I always felt like I always had to go into double Ultimaya for some reason. Once the Ultimaya dies, I usually go into another one during mid or late game, so I can easily 2-draw cards like Void Ogre and things like that, which is very, very good. So my personal opinion, guys, you guys do not have to play double Ultimaya Zoken, but I felt like just in case if one dies, I always have a second copies of Ultimaya in the extra deck just in case, because you can easily consistently make Ultimaya in this deck, so why not play double Ultimaya? But you guys do not have to play this card. I'll tell you guys the substitute I want to take out for the Ultimaya. So let me just put one over there, one Clear Wing, one Bios. This card is supposed to be an Ignister, but I do not own an Ignister right now, so one Bios instead of the Ignister. Played it Ignister instead, because Ignister, it just pops your opponent's Pendulum Scales, shuffle a card back, which is very strong. One Void Ogre Dragon, one Starter Spark Dragon for Ultimaya. You can easily make these cards as well. You can make Void Ogre Dragon with just a Labradrite Dragon and Petite Angel. You can also make this with Labradrite and Petite Angel, which is very, very strong. Next, I'm gonna play one Scrap Dragon. Scrap Dragon is legit my Ignister for the deck. Really, really good. Really good thing with Star Dragon is that it's able to help you basically clear up space for Ultimaya. So you pop one monster, pop one card, you set one card, bring out a synchro for Ultimaya, which is very, very strong. So one Scrap Dragon, very good in the deck, and Ultimaya can easily bring out Scrap Dragon too, which is very strong. And one Leo, I actually find myself going to Labradrite Dragon and having a Manju on the board, and going synchro into Leo is very powerful. So definitely one Leo in this deck. Next, you got the new card, one number 24, Dragonless, the Vampiric Dragon. If you guys don't know what his card effect is, that his effect reads that once per turn during either player's turn, you can attach one XYZ material from this card. Target one face-up monster on the field that was special summoned from the extra deck. Changes to face-down defense positions. If this face-up card in its owner's control is sent from the grave, is sent to your graveyard or banished by your opponent's card effect, you can special summon this card in face-down defense position. If this card is flipped face-up, send one card on the field to the graveyard, which is very strong. So it sends one card from the field to the graveyard, which is really good. It's able to stop problematic synchros or XYZs as well. So one number 24 Dragonless, the Vampire Dragon, is really good. And that's off to our other rank 6s. One M7, definitely must off. One number 39 Utopia Beyond. One 4-down Strike Bouncer. You guys don't have to play this card, but you guys can play another what's it called, Beyond or M7 instead. But you know what, this card can come up sometimes. And last but not least, one Gaia Charger, because these are all rank 6s, and one Castell, and last but not least, one Deguster Emerald, because these two cards do pop up. The Deguster Emerald is really good because it helps you recycle your graveyard, and really, really good. And Castell just helps problematic clear out problematic cards on the board, which is really amazing. So if you guys want to take out the one Ultimaya, you guys can definitely play another rank 6 XYZ or another rank 4, or you guys can even take out Ultimaya Zoken for a Michael if you guys would like as well. So this is pretty much it for my deck profile, guys. Let me know what you guys think. I know that I said I was gonna do this deck profile really, really quick, but it's right now 18 minutes of your time. So thank you guys so much for watching this video throughout. You guys are absolutely amazing. Thank you guys so much for all the support. We're almost at 40,000 subscribers, man. It's absolutely insane. The love and support for this channel is just so unreal, and I freaking love you guys, and I just can't thank you guys enough. It is pretty much for my deck profile, guys. If you guys get 500+ likes, that will be absolutely amazing. All these cards can be found at formatgames.ca. The second version of the Cyber Angels is going to be coming up right away, so make sure you guys give this video 500+ likes for all your support. And this is Sam from Team Sam signing out. Alright guys, peace!